Hi, good morning. I'm currently in Madrid, Spain. I had to get comfortable. I've been here, this is my third and final day. I was in Mallorca, which you guys saw last week, which was such a fun trip. And I don't know why my sleep schedule has just not been right. Normally when I travel, I'm pretty good about getting on a schedule to make sure that I'm sleeping enough. In Mallorca, I know the problem. I got super hot at night, and if I get super hot, I just can't fall asleep. And then I go to bed really late here, or like really late for me. And then I just wake up really late. So if I were to tell you what time it is right now, I think it's something like 1:30, almost 2 p.m. But my best friend Becca, who is my +1 in Mallorca, left to go to the airport at like 6-ish. So I was up with her, had to make sure she got to the airport, got checked in, all of the things, and then I ended up like staying up for an hour, and then I fell asleep again. But I'm super excited for this video. I figured me being alone, solo traveling for a quick sec, I have a flight tomorrow, but I wanted to do another solo date today. I love my solo dates, and I think prioritizing just solo time is so important, especially like when you're in your 20s. We have the rest of our lives to get married, have kids, and just constantly be bombarded by like other people. And I think if you're able to set that foundation of prioritizing yourself and doing things that you really want to do, or just spending time alone, it will set you up for success like in the long run. So I actually have a couple of things that I really want to do, and we're gonna do them together, and I'm gonna show you. I guess we're just gonna go on a solo date in Madrid. And I guess me sleeping in also was just part of like a solo date. I have been so exhausted. Obviously in LA, I spent a lot of time by myself, and I'm moving back to New York. I don't know if I've talked about it much, but I'm moving back to New York, and one of the big differences between LA and New York is I'm a much more social person in New York than I am in LA. I think just like in terms of proximity and just closeness, there's a lot more opportunity to be more social in New York. But with that, I think it's gonna be like a tiny bit of an adjustment to be like, whoa, I used to spend a lot of time by myself, to whoa, my social battery is constantly just like on. So I feel like this is perfect to just relax, recharge my battery by myself, hang out, and then battery will be utilized when I head to Japan tomorrow. More on that later. We're gonna do a vlog because if you guys know, I've been dying to go to Japan. But I think the first thing I need to do is just get my ass out of bed, go take a shower, get ready, and then let's go grab a hot chocolate. Apparently there's this really good hot chocolate place, and also pick up a croissant. I found the best croissants in Madrid, and I've got to show you. So let's get up. Oh my god, this place also closes at like 2:30, so I've really got to get a move on it. Oh, it just turned 2. Yeah, we gotta go. just finished getting ready, putting on a sweater. It's actually pretty cold here. When I last checked, it was 66 degrees. Oh, it's 73. I'm definitely gonna be slightly toasty in the sweater, but given that it's 3 o'clock and I'm gonna be out for the rest of the day and I'm not gonna come back, I figured I'll just walk in the shade. I'm packing everything up. I realized that my other phone literally wasn't charged, so I just wanted to give it a couple extra seconds. We've got my passport, very essential because if you want to get your tax-free, you need that. Hairband, phone, extra G7X charger because this battery likes to die way too fast. I'm gonna give you a little ootd. This sweater is from Kate. Very soft, very nice. We love her. I'm wearing local European pants. I don't think I ever updated you guys, but I ended up buying the Travis Scott ones because the Cheetah Whales Bonner were like $2,000 in my size. And one thing I'm doing is I'm not spending that much on a pair of shoes. We've got my Celine Sunnies and classic Chanel bag. It's just easy because I can just like wrap it over. Because I haven't been like on my routine workout wise, one thing that I've been trying to do is just take my vitamins. I got this case from just like Amazon, and then we've got morning and night vitamins. I already took my Lemmy Purr. So now I'm gonna take my probiotic. I take seed. I know my friend Tatiana takes the coconut cult thing and sea moss, but I've heard that if you already take a probiotic, then you shouldn't take it because essentially the whole coconut yogurt situation is just a probiotic. But I'm curious, if any of you guys take it, I would love for you guys to tell me your experience. If you've noticed a difference, if you take a probiotic on top of taking that, your favorite flavor, let me know. Drop it in the comments, DM me, tell me about it. But let's go get ourselves a croissant and like a hot chocolate or something, and then we'll talk through what we're doing because I don't really know yet. It truly is a beautiful day to be exploring Madrid. Well, I'm gonna link everything in terms of like the recommendations that some of you guys gave me, as well as just places that I've explored, but I'll drop that in the description below. I'm staying at the Orso Hotel and it is the perfect location. It is so close to literally everything. I walk everywhere, so central, great restaurants around, just feel very safe, it's so clean. Definitely would recommend as a hotel to stay at. And the coffee shop that we're going to, funny enough, somebody actually put it on the recommendations list and Becca and I just walked by it the first day that we were here, but it's called Natif, N-A-T-I-F, and they have the most insane croissants. Their chai was like but I'm also like weird about chai, and I don't know if I trust matcha, but maybe I'll do it today. We'll see how I feel. Can I just have a plain croissant to go? I have come every day for this croissant, and I am a croissant girl till the day I die. This has got to be in my top 3. And today, they warmed it a little bit, making it even better. I really need a pedicure, which is embarrassing. I got French and I guess I like broken my toenails. Like I don't really know, but they're just like not looking cute. I just figured that if I'm gonna be wearing open-toed shoes and just like not having shoes on, I need my toes to look somewhat acceptable. So the first thing that we're gonna do is see if we can go get a quick little pedicure. And then that way, while I'm doing that, I can sit and formulate a plan about what we're doing today. Becca and I, we didn't really eat Spanish food. I love Spanish food. So I think for dinner, I really want to get an Iberico ham sandwich. I love them. So I'm gonna find a good place to get one of those. Then we're gonna do some shopping. The first 2 days that I've been here, did a lot of just like sightseeing and like touristy things and just walking around. So I feel like it really is just not an exploring day, it's a me day in Madrid. All right, we've got a nail appointment in 30 minutes, which means that we are going to peruse the streets and be back in less than 30 minutes. It is now 5:50, almost 6, and it's a Sunday, so I figured we'd go get a little sandwich and then go to the park. And then after that, hit a designer store before they close at like 8:30, 9-ish. I feel like the other solo date was also on the same vibe of just like chilling, vibing, doing whatever. And I think it's just a point that it doesn't need to be a jam-packed day. I was exhausted, I've been busy, I've been traveling, so I let myself sleep in. I took my time getting ready. That is part of self-care. I got my nails done. I was productive and got to relax while I was doing that. And now I'm gonna go try a sandwich that I've been wanting to get. So like, I love today. Trying to find a place to sit and eat our sandwich. I wish I had somewhere to put you guys so we could sit and talk, but yesterday before Becca left, we were having this conversation about just solo dates, and both of us have lived alone, and so like a good chunk of like my everyday life I do alone, and we were just talking about like what the difference is between that alone time that you have every day and a solo date. Again, at the core they're so similar, but how a casual meal versus a drink at a bar by yourself versus going out to a fancy dinner are all the same yet feel so different. So just some food for thought if you'd like to chime in with your wonderful thoughts. Also sitting here, Madrid is such a nice city. Very much like New York, the way things are laid out, but everything is so walkable. Everything just makes sense. The fact that literally my sandwich was €4 plus a water. And I know the grass is always greener on the other side and we wish that we lived somewhere else and whatever, and people in Spain are probably like, oh, I would die to live in the US. But this just like reiterates how much I need to live in Europe in one point in my life. I don't know when it's gonna be. I hope that it's soon. Even like the clothes, watching people interact. Oh my God, this has been something that I've noticed today that honestly just makes me, I'm in my single era, like detaching from men just because I just don't care, and that's just not a priority in my life. But walking around, I have noticed so many just people in love, and it's not like they're making out on a corner, but it's in like the small little things, just the way they like grab each other's hand, like wrap their arm around each other, put a hand in a pocket, like all these tiny little displays of affection that normally would give me the ick, but I was like, wow, that is so cute. I think that's enough of my little rant and just things that are going through my brain. So I'm gonna finish my sandwich and then we're gonna go shopping, I think. I guess the real question is like, what am I shopping for? And the answer is I don't know. The last time I went shopping in Europe was for my birthday gift, and I've always been a very intentional shopper. Like I don't buy that much, and when I do buy something, it's because I really, really want it. I kind of wanted this Loewe sweater, but when I went to Loewe, when we first got here just to like peruse, that sweater is just, no. I'm not at the point in my life where I will be spending that much on a goddamn sweater that isn't even like super, super warm. So nix on that. I know I want to go to Hermes to see if they have the sandals that I've been looking for literally forever. I saw some shoes that say, like nothing that I'm like, oh my God, I need this, I'm gonna die without it. I'm very just conflicted. I decided that I need to come back in a different outfit because the loafers, they're cute, but they're really just not going with my local European pants. So I'm gonna come back either tomorrow morning or another time that I'm here to get them. But I did find the sunglasses. I think I'm gonna get them. I always invest in good quality sunglasses. I, knock on wood, am not someone who loses them, but I'm obsessed with the way that these ones look. I think they're just very classic and chic. So walk away with that. And then Bottega is right next door. So we'll see. The guy was telling me this is the original Bottega bag that's like patented and like the original it girl bag. So I'm looking for a new bag, and I feel like everyone has been obsessed with the Andiamo, I think that's what it's called, but I don't know. There were also these ones that I looked at, and same thing with this, I don't know if it's for me. So right now, we've got this, which is the Team Jody, in that like beautiful chocolate color, which I think is just like a color of fall, and I'm obsessed with it. Or think more practically and go small black Jody because it matches with everything. Because I really did come in, I wanted this one in chocolate, but they don't have it and it's sold out. Then there's this one which just fits a little bit more. What to do, what to do. Talk about a good ending to a self-care day is treating yourself to a little gift. So I figured, why not try something new, get something new, step outside of my comfort zone. And I'm so excited to wear this bag. One thing that I pride myself in is having pretty good directional skills. My phone died, so we're gonna play a little game to see if I can get home. I honestly am feeling pretty confident. I don't think my heart rate is gonna rise. I don't think I'm gonna be too panicked, but we're in this together. I also think this is like a fun moment to just walk, reflect on the day. I can't listen to any music. It's really just me, my swishy pants, and the empty streets of Madrid. That was the easiest walk back. And this is also gonna sound really weird, but the entire time that I was walking, I felt so calm, so peaceful. I was like noticing different buildings that I hadn't seen before, or just noticing little things that I hadn't noticed before, like little stores. And I'm about to turn the corner to get to my hotel. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing tonight. Room service sounds kind of nice. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope this inspires you to also prioritize you for a second and take yourself on a solo date. Doesn't need to be an all-day activity, but could be as simple as getting your nails done, going to a cafe, reading a book, really just doing whatever you want to do. So I love you guys. Happy Sunday, and I'll see you guys in Kyoto.